Hi everybody, this is Tiffany. I hope everyone's having a great day. I came on to give prophetic word. So guys, this message is coming from a dream that I had the day before yesterday. So I don't know if you guys know, because this is a back in the day show, Bad Girls Club, and there was another show with girls that did music. So I'm saying this because it's significant in this dream. So they have like a remake show called Baddies, right? So I'm not subscribed to this to watch this show, but it is in my timeline sometimes. And then the commentary that they do, like there's some people I follow, they do commentaries on shows sometimes. So this is why I know of the remake show. So, and some of the girls I actually do like or whatever. So they did this show here. So the dream had them in it. So it was a bunch of them. They were like getting ready to take pictures or whatever. But it was two girls there. They were feuding. So I was telling them that people don't like them, right? So I was like, they don't like me either, but they really don't like you guys, right? But they were two sisters, right? So they were like feuding, and Family Feud came to me. So they were not on the same page, you can say. And I was letting them know about praying, right? So this is significant that I told them in the dream to pray day and night, right? And I was letting them know that people don't like them. And I was letting them know that because of the separation. So it's like they need to come together because everybody else don't like them. So that's significant. But I'll break that down in a second. So the girl that's on the show, her name is Saya. She's one of the girls that used to be on the old show that I watched before. So she was in the kitchen and she opened up the kitchen window and a snake came in. So the snake came in through the window, but she didn't flinch. So she didn't see the snake. So she was sitting there, but she was talking to someone else. And I didn't even really think about that. So yes, definitely a distraction. But anyway, she lifted up the window. Her name is Saya. So she lifted up the window. The snake came in. And then I'm the one that saw the snake. So I'm the only person that saw the snake. So everyone's getting ready for bed. I stood up on the bed because now I'm the only one out there, you can say, where I originally saw the snake. But everybody went in like rooms. So I'm standing on the bed and I'm trying to like look for the snake. But I didn't get down to search for the snake. I was just looking out to see if I saw the snake. So I stood up all night because the thing is I didn't sleep. So the girls came out and I was letting them know I didn't find the snake. So the dream transitioned to me going into the lobby. It was like I was going for a job interview. So it was a couple there. It was a Spanish couple. So the gentleman got up from where he was sitting with the lady, and the Spanish lady followed me in the bathroom. So when I'm getting myself together, she came and she got on her knees and she's begging me, like asking me for like money. So I didn't even know her, but in the dream, I was like, look at her acting. So it was like I already knew she was like putting on an act, you can say. So I didn't give her anything. And then I went into the elevator. So in the elevator, it's like, you guys know what a leaf blower is? So like when you're blowing the leaves from your lawn, right? So it was like a leaf blower behind me. So my hair stood up straight. So it was like up straight, standing up straight. But my hair was blown out, right? So my hair's blown out. My hair is standing up straight. So I'm the only person of color on this elevator. So that's something significant as well. So it was like, but the thing is, it wasn't like any other races. It was just white individuals there. So it was just white people on the elevator and it was me. But we were all dressed the same, you can say. We dressed really nice, like really like corporate look, but higher up corporate look, not just corporate, if that makes sense. So we're on this elevator. So there was, so the people over here, the white people over here, they weren't laughing at me. It was a group over here that was laughing at me, like snickering. I felt uncomfortable, so they were just laughing at me. So then I started to fix my hair so it could lay back down straight. And from the laughing, it switched. So it was a blonde girl and a tall white guy there. It was somebody else in the back, but he wasn't highlighted, just those two. So they were laughing, but it automatically ceased when I started to fix my hair. So it turned from her laughing, because she was in the front laughing, to now jealous, right? And then he just was staring at me and he just stopped laughing. So I got off the elevator and it was two jobs that I worked. It was like combined though. So it was two working environments combined in one working environment. But no one that I knew previously, because I asked the reception about them, but they weren't there anymore. Because the Lord highlighted he wasn't the CEO, he's one of the founders of it. This is a big deal here because I was surrounded with people that were, you could say, corporate the founder of this one company was staring at me. So I didn't write that down either. So this is all coming to me. So this is actually a good thing. So that was the end of the dream, guys. There's 3 parts of this message, and I think this is really like wow to me. So all 3 parts might not stand out to someone, but then all 3 parts might stand out to someone. So let me see here. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the community post that I put up with the Judas one. I had prayed about it because I felt in my spirit that it was more to that message. So I had put that up, and then bad company corrupts good manners, right? Or evil communication corrupts good manners. That came to me, and I felt like it was more to that message, and it is. The Lord gave me this dream. So with Saya here, I had to look up because there's so many definitions with the word, the name Saya. So because Saya opened up the window and let the snake in, so there's a someone of high regard, or you see them in a high regard, because that's what stood out. Because like kingship, you can say with her name, but the thing is, it's a lot going on with that name, but that really stood out because that's exactly where my mind went, even though it was really hidden to find the meaning of Saya, because it's so scrambled online. So she opened up the window, but she wasn't aware. So there's someone that you hold at a high regard that's going to let the snake in, right? So I saw the snake, and I stood up on the bed and watched out for the snake. So this is something where it's like in this group, because this group of girls, remember, they're called baddies. So they're called, like you say, the Bad Girls Club. Remember, they got the devil horns there back in the day, the devil horns representing Bad Girls Club. And then now they have the remake, which is baddies, right? So because of these people, not saying that these are bad people, but the atmosphere is bad, you can say. So it's going to corrupt you being around these certain individuals, not them per se, but the Lord is just highlighting that so I know which angle to go with the message. So they're going to corrupt you. So you have to be aware of who you're communicating with or who you are around, because what's going to happen is you're going to be around these people and they're going to corrupt your character. I don't know in what way, but you have to be very wise when you're around certain individuals, because they're going to corrupt you. So evil communication. So you could be talking to someone or around certain individuals that's going to corrupt your character. They might put you in a certain situation that is going to that's not going to be favorable for you. As for the snake, I wasn't able to find the snake. So that's alarming to me a little bit, because I wasn't able to find the snake. So what happens when you're not able to find a snake? The snake is still around. So there's somebody in the group that's going to let the snake in, but it's going to be by accident, you can say. Oh yeah, with the sisters, when I told her, and the insecurity definitely too, but when I told the sisters that people don't like them, I was telling them that because of the separation, that they are going to be stronger if they stay together. Because what's going to happen is there's so many people that don't like them, that it's like they're going to get bit by this snake. And that came to me, even though that came to me when going over this dream, even though no one got bit, that's what's going to happen. Because so many people don't like them, if they stay separated, they're going to get bit. They're going to get caught up if they don't get together. Because I said they don't like me either, but they really don't like you guys. Then I gave them direction to pray day and night. So this is definitely coming from the Lord regarding prayer and being alert. Being alert, because I stood up on the bed. So it's like I stood watch regarding this snake. You know, they just say stronger, and numbers kept coming to me too. So because so many people don't like this set of people, or you, whatever feuds you have with the people that you know love you, you need to mend that. Yeah, so this could also be for someone of darker skin tone. Black and brown also means Saya. So I'm definitely going to get into that regarding when I start speaking about the hair situation on the elevator. Okay, so in the hallway, remember I told you there was a Spanish couple there. So the Spanish ladies followed me in the bathroom. So it's like they were waiting for me to come in. So it's like they knew I was coming inside this building. So she followed me it's like they had it planned out. He got up and walked off, and she followed me in the bathroom. And then she got on her knees and was begging me, right? So swindle came to me when I was going over that part, when she was asking me for money. So what I'm going to do right now is read what the definition of swindle is, even though you guys might already know what it is. I was led to get this screenshot here. Okay, so swindle, it says deception to deceive someone of money or possessions, a fraudulent scheme or action. So there's someone that is going to come to you regarding money. It's going to be false, under false pretenses. So they're going to try to swindle you out of money, but it's going to be false. But because I said it in the dream, like, look at her acting, you will be aware of this. Like, they're going to be lying to you about what they need the money for, but they're going to know that you have this money for some reason. So you're going to have to be on your P's and Q's when people come and ask you for money. Yeah, pretty much it was snakes everywhere. It was people. It was the snake that I was looking for. I'm telling the girls that people hate them. The swindler that's coming in there, and then now the people, the mocking. So now I get on the elevator to go to this job. You're going to find yourself in a space. I was the only person of color on this elevator. So you're going to find yourself in a space with higher ups, you can say, because we were all dressed to the nine. We were all dressed up, and we were going up as well. My hair was the only hair that was being affected by this blower here. So my hair was standing up straight. So I didn't really understand that, because it's not like my hair changed from one form to the other. I was just like fixing my hair when it was being blown up. So it's a mishap. It's like you can't control, or you fall in a puddle. Like, yeah, you fell, but you were walking fine before. So it was like a mishap. So these group of people on this side make fun of me, right? But the other ones didn't. So even though you're going to be in a space where you're going to be the only person of color there, there's going to be some people did not find that funny, but then there's other ones that did find it funny. So it's going to be all eyes on you. So you're going to have to get your confidence up, because what happened is, if you let people, right, like, they start making fun of you, they start laughing at you, if you let it get on the inside, what's going to happen is you're not going to be that confident you that you just was, because you let what they were doing affect you in a negative way. So what you're going to have to do is like process it in a way like, okay, whatever that happened, let me move forward with that. Because once I fixed my hair, it's like everything went back to normal, but it transitioned from laughter to then now serious, but looking at me in that way. So they stopped laughing right away. Okay, so with the hair that defines gravity, so the Lord is definitely talking about somebody of color here, even though I was the only one of color. So he definitely is pinpointing that. So I it's not like my hair was in a natural state, but this message can also be for a natural girl. So it's either that you're thinking about blowing out your hair, or whatever the case may be. There's somebody or there's people in your working environment that probably make fun of you about your natural hair, and you're probably aware of this, but you're thinking about blowing out your hair. I'm not sure if you're thinking about blowing out your hair because of them making you feel uncomfortable about your natural hair, but you will blow out your hair, because the Lord is showing that your hair is going to get blown out. And then it's going to turn from them laughing at your hair, your natural hair, to then envying you for some reason. Don't be moved by the jeers, the mocking, the laughter. Don't be moved by that. It is what it is. Let them do whatever they want to do. That's temporary. Your appearance. Oh, your appearance can bother some people. Your appearance could bother some people. Yeah, but the Lord is not calling you to change anything. Yeah, it's just a heads up. Your appearance could bother some people. Why? I don't know. I was the only person of color there. So you in general could just bother some people. Definitely getting rid of insecurities as well. So for season 2 for the podcast, insecure is one of the, that's the first episode I'm going to do. So very soon that episode is coming. So that stood out to me with the laughter, with the hair. So some people are still, how can I say this? Trying to be, so you know how, I don't know if you guys know about, like, with people that have to cut their hair, straighten their hair, change their hair for companies or schools. So back, you remember around, slavery, they had to cover their hair because they didn't like our hair, right? So definitely don't change who you are, but what you need to do, if this message is for you regarding your hair situation, and they take the opportunity to, and it definitely has to do with your hair, because the Lord could have used anything else. Your confidence, and this is why we all have to let the Lord strip us from certain insecurities, because a lot of these insecurities that people have is stemming from this wicked world. It's not stemming from anything other than that. Natural hair is beautiful. It's a preference to blow out your hair or straight your hair, whatever the case may be. It is what it is. But You have to know you're beautiful with or without, inside and out. You have to know this, because if you don't, then mockery, laughter, whatever it is that they do will shake you. So you have to be unshakable in this world. I grew up on this. My father told me, and I stand on this till this day. He told me this when I was a little girl. They don't have to like you, but they have to respect you. And I remember that, and I will always remember that. And I told him that a few years ago, like that never left me. Now I'm going to read snake. It says, all snakes represent spiritual or human enemies. Lying snakes, spirits of confusion, Satan, alcohol, wine, backbiting, gossip, long tails, slander, divination, false accusations, false prophecies. Depending on the length of the tail, someone is telling a big or a little tale about you. A large number of small snakes usually means many gossips that are gossiping. All right, so what stood out after I read snakes? Vipers, deadly gossip or persecution, a malignant or spiteful person. That didn't stand out in the dream, but because of the snake, and I was led to look up snake. So there's people that's talking behind your back. So there's people that's gossiping about you, and that's where, like, you could say the snickering and the mocking comes in as well. So talking about you, it could be about various things, because when the snake did come through the window, I was around a group of girls. Remember, the baddies, the bad girls. So I was around bad company, you can say. This is what's indicating. And also, when I told the girls, the sisters, they don't like you guys. Like I told them, they don't like me either. So there's people that don't like you, but you're around these people. And there's a hidden snake, because I couldn't find the snake now. So there was a snake by the bed. When I was standing up on the bed looking around to see if I found the snake, I never found the snake. So there's a hidden enemy here that's gossiping about you. Bad company. These people, the people that you're communicating with, will corrupt you. So you have to be very aware on who's who and what's what. You need to take this message to the Lord in prayer, so He could tell you who are the people, who are the bad company that He's pinpointing here. Another thing with the job and the CEO and the founder, they're all there with this company. So it could be a merging of companies, because it was two jobs in one that is going to have you come somewhere, because I was in the elevator, but I was the only one of color there. It's like everyone else knew each other though. So I was like, you're a newbie in a situation. If there's anything that you're insecure about, now I would take the initiative to start to heal from that. Take it to the Lord in prayer and really pinpoint where it originally came from, so that you could kill it. What else? So you're going up. Whoever you are, you're going up. You're going up in an elevator with CEOs, with founders, it's like a corporate environment. Everyone was dressed to the nine. Everyone's going up. You're one of those people. But then you also will have a swindler that comes to you regarding money. So they're going to try to plot on your money. So then you really have to keep your eyes peeled regarding these people, because it's going to be coming from every angle. I don't know if that's now or in the future, but I don't think it's right now. I think you still have time to not figure it out, but just wrap your head around what I'm saying now. Family feud stood out when I was talking to the sisters about people not liking them, and to pray day and night because of the amount of people that don't like y'all. So this message is for somebody that a lot people don't like you for whatever reason it is. People do not like you, and because of that, you need to be prayerful. You need to be watchful as well. A lot of people don't like you. I don't know why though. To me, it seems jealousy. It just seems like jealousy, hate for some reason. But it didn't warrant any of that. So because of that, you have to be prayerful and watchful on what's going on around you, who you have around you, what are you doing, and pretty much. And just continue focusing on whatever it is that you're focused on, because you're definitely going up. So that's a really good sign there. And when you get there to that higher level, end up tripping, you could say, laugh about it. If you have toilet paper on the bottom of your shoe coming out the restroom and people are taking that initiative to laugh at you, take it on the chin and just keep it going. Okay. So I'm just saying this because if these things happen, then what? What are you going to do? Crawl in the shell? No, keep it going. Models fall all the time. And what do? They have to get up and continue on with the show. You do the same thing. So I hope this message helps somebody. I love you guys. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you soon, Lord willing, and be blessed. Bye.